Alright, time for a KHA'ZIX game. I'm gonna be against the Shyvana here, which should be an okay matchup, really. I can fairly reasonably 1v1 her, depending on how hard I snowball as well, of course. I have no idea what happened to my team comp here. I actually have an Alistar top lane, which I just realized. Okay, so that's gonna be kind of cool, I guess. And I don't know. I'm assuming that's Cassio mid, Lucian bot, or actually he has cleanse. Would that be Lucian bot? I am a little bit confused, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna play just a full lethality game for KHA'ZIX, just as much damage as possible, the highest burst damage build you can do. If people are interested in a more bruiser build, you can check that out as well. It's not that far back on the channel. It's the way I like to play bruiser car with like Gore Drinker and like Conqueror and stuff like that. This is going to be the version of lethality KHA'ZIX, so yeah. I'll be starting on bot side here. Just get a good leash, really. I just want to get that leash. Also, this guy has Ignite on top lane, so I hope an early gank is possible. Even though I do have an Alistar top lane, so I don't actually know how that's going to work out for me. But I guess we'll see. Also, another thing, 65% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider checking if you're subscribed and subscribing while you're at it. If you haven't yet. And if not, of course, that's fine as well. But yeah. I don't want to smite Gromp here. I actually prefer smiting Wolves. Because Gromp is already isolated and the Wolves will die faster if you smite that. So that's what I'm going to do. Get the W burn. I'll attack both the small ones once. One more time there, and this should all die to burn damage. Good. Yep. Leap over with E. Wait for the burn. Should have used my W a tiny bit faster there, actually. Wow, I missed one. Rip. You're serious. I may or may not be a little bit triggered by that one. That's gonna cost me seconds. How the hell did that not die? Well, rip me, I guess. That is gonna cost me some clear speed for sure. It is okay. It happens, man. It happens. Let's go over here. Smite this. I'll deal with it. It's not a big deal. Get that down quick. We just burst the big one as well. I really doubt I can gank this top lane right here. I really doubt it. We're doing it. Whatever. Up out of that. Do not use your leap. Don't waste your leap. Really don't. Good. You want to wait and see if he flashes, basically. Do not, by any means, in any circumstance, waste your leap. Because if you waste your leap and then he flashes afterwards, you're gonna have to waste your flash as well. Where in that situation, I can literally just walk up. Just help him push his wave into the turret, because this needs to go into the turret, or else he's kind of doomed. Get that. You should be very careful here. This set's gonna lose a fair... Actually, the cannon might tank quite a bit for him here, actually. How much gold is this? 14 gold. I was about to say that cannot be much. I'm gonna wait for that. That's 100% worth waiting for. There we go. Using Furious Market to my advantage here. This is a massive back. If you can get the tier and the Dirk on the first back, that's obviously amazing. If you cannot afford tier Dirk, I would generally recommend going for Dirk just up front, because Dirk will be very useful regardless for the damage, and you can get tier on the second back, which would still be fine. I wouldn't recommend building tier besides your second, like later than your second back, because that's just going to be bad. I'm gonna go for the Zyra. She's the easiest kill out of all of them. Definitely prioritizing her. That is a good escape. I don't think I can catch that guy. Yeah, just... We can easily do a dragon here. I picked the squishiest target there to jump on. It's generally what I would recommend you to do if you're playing an assassin, because you just one-shot those, right? Dirk with K, easily one-shottable. I was hoping for them to walk a little bit better into isolation range, so maybe look for a little bit more of a priority target there. But, I mean, if they don't walk into isolation range like that, just pick the squishiest one and you probably kill them anyway. Not a big deal. Some patience there paying off. I have some jungle camps to clear right now, so we're gonna get on top of that. Maybe look for like another top play. I currently have very good kill participation already. So that's playing pretty aggressive. I don't know if Alistar can hold his own. Right as I say that, he just solo kills him. I think Seth just turret dove him too long, which paid off because Alistar just CC locked him, I'm assuming. Didn't watch the full fight, of course, but yeah, that's what I assume happened. Okay. Level 6. Am I gonna do this again? I am almost gonna do that again. Okay. Got the ult evolve here. If you're going lethality K, I actually just prefer the ult evolve, because you generally don't need multiple Qs. If you like need multiple Qs, then I mean, the enemy team is basically gonna be tankier, so you're gonna need multiple Qs to like get kills off. If that's the case, then you need to Q evolve basically. But if you're generally gonna kill them with one Q, then you don't really need to Q evolve, because you can just use your ult for mobility at that point and like the invisibility off of it to make a play. Let's see if he's warded. He has. Okay. That's a tad bit unfortunate. Just gonna walk down instantly and then walk back up potentially. Nope, we're not gonna walk back up because the wave is gonna push towards him. She did scuttle. She might be like right there on Lux. I can check her Gromp. Oh no, she's right here. Just flash for it, it's fine. I do not know about this. That doesn't seem like a great situation. I just have nothing, mate. Dude, literally full CD. I'm not gonna about to turret dive a set when he can literally press ult on me. I used everything I could to kill the shiv there. If he would have just pushed out the wave, I may have been able to go for a dive, but that was just way too aggressive. I could look for something now if he wants to, but that was just too... I couldn't follow that. If my E is on cooldown like that, I just really have no good way of following that up. If he like presses ult on me and just flings me back into a very awkward place, that would be bad for me. I'll be a little bit patient here, see if the set goes aggressive at all. This wave might push out here, and he's probably gonna walk towards the bush, I would imagine, for a ward. There you go, that's very clean. Oh my god, nope. That is exactly like... That ult play was the type of play I was scared of the dive, really. But he had to use a bunch of stuff there, it's fine. Make sure I help the Ela push here. I need to help him push the next wave, probably. Gonna give him the minions. Hopefully that should be good. Alright, I'll take it. I help him push the minion wave there so that he gets into the turret and it's just overall pretty clean, you know. I need to get on the dragon in about a minute 30, so could you keep that in mind. I might have lost my entire bot side for that play on top, but it's worth the trade, I think. Potentially. It's overall fine, really. I should have my next smite up in time for the dragon, so I can use one more smite here for some extra clear speed. Oh god. There's an ult there for the mobility. I use ult preemptively there to also be able to walk up to him without him starting to insta-run, basically. So, yeah, that's why I use ult that way. The extra time on the invisibility on ult also helped me there to basically close the gap on him without him seeing me, which is very, very good. I have to back here, like fully have to back here. Okay, let's go for this. I have my Prowler's Claw here, and I think I may be able to afford like my CDR boots as well. That would be great. I can. Absolutely beautiful. Don't have enough for a control ward though, but this is fine. So let's see if my bot side's still there. I highly doubt it. I would imagine she stole that for me by now, but yeah. Though I hope my impact on top lane was great enough for this Alistar to just start beating him now. I do not know Alistar's power spikes or capabilities in trying to solo kill people, but apparently he's winning now, so we take those. So I did get a return kill, I suppose. I didn't die to burn, so I didn't get isolation on this. She did take those, that's fine. I'm gonna insta-run bot here. The Prowler's Claw to close the rest of the distance, and then the first strike for the extra damage. I got an extra 100 gold out of that play as well. Let me just hit this out of this. I'm not gonna have smite for this, so this is a little bit risky, but with Q damage I hopefully should be able to cover most of it. Oh god. I don't have smite, this is scary. Okay. That was close, so very, very close on that one even. Jesus. That was very risky on my end, I will admit that straight away. 100% risk that one. I was praying that Lux would do a bunch of burst damage to the dragon so she could smite it. Like alongside like my Q. I was trying to time everything correctly for essentially that to work out. And it did, so we take those. Next item here we're gonna go for is Muramana, because we're about to hit like that 360 stack mark when I get enough gold for this, I would assume. As long as you're close enough, you can get it. Use that out of base. If you have this dragon, obviously, just every time you run out of base, try to use it because it saves you a bunch of distance. Ooh. I want to look for a top play here. I'm gonna run top here. Also, like, looking for top scuttle right now. It's gonna be a bit of a problem. That's fine. I have to be careful. Okay. I don't think she likes me very much. I think I kind of out-kited her to the max. Ult evolve things. Could take the Rift Herald. I think the Rift Heralds might be a little risky. It's a Gromp though. I think my better play is just look for her camps right now. Rift Herald could have been possible there, potentially. I'm thinking about it. I think I might still be able to do it now, though. I'll just do it now, it's fine. Use the control ward. I got our jungle camps in the meantime, so it's not that big of a deal. One of the things Ka can do is you can literally just stand still and just keep pressing Q, and it will basically present its eye to you at every time at the correct timing. Because you just have that much damage output, so it should every time about line up with the massive hit he does, like right here. Like right as he opens his eye, he's gonna do the massive hit. So it turns around and it instantly gives you the it presents its eye to you basically, which is kind of good. Ellie ults. I do want to use this on mid, but the Ellie kind of needs to walk with me if he wants to go for a proper dive. It's dead. I somehow got turret aggro there. That's not great. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. The Ellie really messed up there. He shouldn't have dropped turret aggro the way he did. That almost cost me my life. I'm instantly just gonna put Herald down and walk away. At this HP, I don't want to be there, because the Shiv can literally just ult over any wall and just E me once and I die, because that's just enough damage. She is instantly bot. I have no idea if I can help them. Doesn't seem to be the case. Really not much I can do. I can wait for her to make a mistake here, potentially. She walks into the river, but I don't think she will. Yeah, I think I'm just kind of eh. If I had ult there, I'd walk in, but I don't, so I cannot. Oh, great. Yeah, just don't do this. I don't like this at all. That's very clean from Alistar, I'll give him that. That was a solid situation. The fact that she face checked that worked out pretty well for him. I will 100% follow something like that, but that would be the only type of play I follow. The rest I follow nothing. I wish I had ult for that bot lane play here. I can't just walk into them, and because I would just die, right? That's just not worth it. Now, there are two things you can do. You can be very selfish and evolve Q here. But generally speaking, the W evolve is the best one for the slow, because it's just a very, very overpowered evolve in general. But Q evolve is also fine if you were just looking to snowball pretty heavily for, like, literally yourself, right? Like, you're snowballing for yourself at that point. Which is, I mean, I'm just gonna go W evolve, it's fine. I also like having the extra slowing effect, especially if they have more kite potential. Since I'm already in debt, I might as well buy the control ward, straight up. Play for the dragon again. I want to make sure I keep the objective control up here. Use this out of base again. And we're just going to look for someone. I have my Muramana finished, so that's going to be absolutely huge. I'm just going to run into bot, because there's a control ward here, and I should be able to hopefully get the distance. I'm going to be patient here, and see if the Lucian paths down to gank bot lane. Shyvana is in fact topside, so we're just going to start dragon then. That is fine. As soon as we see... Okay, Lucian went top lane instead. That's fine. There's a good chance I lose my red for this, but that's fine. Red for dragon is 100% worth the trade, of course. 616. Get that down. Do this and this. I kind of messed up big time on that one. Yeah, I missed my W completely, which is absolutely grief on my end. Like, that was really, really bad W. Did Alistar just teleport to bot lane? Interesting. It's just a bad W. That almost cost me my life as well. I was trying to, like, land the W on both of them, and I just missed it on Cassiopeia completely. Which is just bad. Check her bot side. Hopefully Lux should just be able to wave clear. That's all I'm hoping for right now. They got quite something back off that. They actually dove set. Kind of good. Lux should be able to wave clear. There should be no problem here. I'm just going to be patient right now. Wait for them to make a mistake. Do this. Good, good. Pretty solid right there, not bad. I have a lot of kill participation here as well. Playing the early game pretty smooth. Just gonna back now. Actually, am I? I'm gonna wait here, I think. Just wait here for them to over-aggress, potentially. Maybe the Shyvana's gonna come in from this side. I can stand in this bush and wait. Ah, she flashed. Okay, fine. That's okay. They should be walking away here, because this is going to be too greedy. They're going to be respawning out of base very soon. Clear this, and we take top scuttle. If Shiv shows up for this, she dies, because she doesn't have ult. That doesn't one-shot at the moment, okay. This is extremely risky. I don't think I can do much about this situation. There's not a whole lot I can do, really. Okay. He took the safe path. Smart. He could have died if he didn't do that. Oh, she just walked past in an awkward timing. Okay, fair enough. Not a problem. Do this. Really? There's the Prowler's Claw there. Very clean. Just go over the wall, use the Prowler's Claw to close the rest of the distance. Good use of Prowler's Claw. If you're not too comfortable using Prowler's Claw, I would still honestly recommend getting it. Simply because of the passive from it, giving the lethality. Find the burst. He should be dead. He is dead. Very solid. I've pretty much won the entire map. I don't think there can do much anymore. Like, I've absolutely destroyed this map. See if she walks into a bad position on the side here, potentially. Good. Get this down. I don't think we should... It's not great to take the inhib here, honestly, because it just gives free farm, but I guess it is fine. I think Edge of Night is probably the safest thing I can go with. I'll be a little risky with it and get a Ghostblade instead. Basically, what we're kind of looking for here is you can do this with like an extra lethality item, get Grudge, and then potentially get the Guardian Angel or another lethality item. So what I'm going to do most likely this game, if it does even get that far, is I'm just going to go Grudge after this. Into or maybe even go for the shield after this still, for the Edge of Night into Grudge. And do it that way. That's going to be a pretty solid full build right there. You can also get the Shield Reaver thing if you need that, if it's going to be applicable. It's not bad against their team, it's mostly just good against Set. Like, if I would build, it's purely for Set, but I'm not too worried about him at the moment, so I'm not going to bother with that. So, yeah. Can I get the scuttle, please? Thank you. Ooh, I see a play. My team just normally starts that. That would be great. We place a control ward over here. Alright, so just Q combo this. There we go. Alistar should be able to back in time. Oh, he did get the turret. It's kind of fast. Ooh, Sipper's not... Okay. Interesting. That minion wave kind of messes me up. Is this Alistar gonna beat him? He did. Okay, good. Let's do this. Good. Good. We just used the Ghostblade combination with the move speed of the ult to close the distance on that guy as soon as possible. Walk into melee range, auto attack, and then QW, and then, or WQ, sorry, and then you use your ult again to go invisible again. But that type of assassination engage is really, really helpful, and that's what makes ult evolve good with this playstyle as well. But yeah, that's it for KHA'ZIX. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button below. It helps me out quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. For some endgame stats here as well, I did 19.2k damage, which is very solid, of course. True damage at 1700. Objective damage at 31.2k, which is what I was kind of on top of the entire game as well. That's very good. Healing done at 13.7k. Damage taken at 21.3k. I actually took quite a bit of damage, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit more than I was expecting. Self-mitigated at 10k. Gold earned at 11.8k, and the first strike rune gave me 950 gold at 23 minutes. This, from like the 25-minute mark onwards, will stack up very quickly because it's a percentage of the damage you deal, and basically at that point, like having 3-ish items, 4-ish items, like a couple levels in there, you're just gonna start insta hitting people, and it's gonna go like plus 300, plus 300, plus 300, plus. So basically this rune stacks up a lot faster towards the late game, and obviously the damage dealt with that goes up quite a bit as well. So yeah, the Ingenious helped me quite a bit with the cooldown reduction on Prowler's Claw. I mean, Ghostblade eventually as well. So it's really like the rune I like to get. Like, yeah. And just Eyeball Collection for some base AED, which is generally very solid.